Hey there, creepy peeps. Welcome to my channel. If you are new here, welcome back. If you are returning, it's another Come With Me review, this time for Fantasy Island. I love how I'm pointing over here and you can't see what I'm pointing at. Also, happy Valentine's Day. Filming, editing, and posting this all on the same day as I do with Come With Me reviews. So happy Valentine's Day. I love every single one of you. I truly do. So I'm gonna take myself out on a date to see this movie. I gotta say, I'm just gonna be completely honest with you guys. I'm not that excited to see this. I'm just not excited to see this. I feel like, sorry for this review and the next Come With Me review, which is for The Boy 2, sorry. I'm just not excited to see those. I'm gonna go see them anyway, but I'm not excited about it just because I really just wanna see The Invisible Man. So these are just in my way to getting to The Invisible Man. So this movie, Fantasy Island, is directed by Jeff Wadlow. Hopefully I said his last name right, who also directed Truth or Dare, which I was not that big a fan of. But he also directed Cry Wolf, which I do like. So we're like at 50-50 right now. Also, apparently this movie is based on a TV show that aired between 1978 and 1984, which I have never seen. I didn't even know it was a show until this movie came out and people were talking about that it was based on a show. I don't have any sort of familiarity with this like story or this island or how it works or whatever. I would imagine you don't really need to know much about it going in. If anything, there might just be some Easter eggs for people that have seen the show, but yeah, so that's it. Let's go to the movies, I guess. I'm not excited to see this, but I'm excited for some cherry icy and some popcorn. Okay, let's go. So while I'm driving to the theater and you guys are waiting for my review, how about a little quick summary of Fantasy Island? Fantasy Island follows a group of contest winners who arrive at an island hotel to live out their dreams, only to find themselves trapped in nightmare scenarios. Quick story time while I'm running the AC, because this is really not important to the movie review, but I'm really hot, so I'm gonna take an AC break for a second and give you a quick, just funny story time that happened in this when I sat down to watch this movie. So I went into the theater and I sat down in my seat, and I kind of do what I normally do, which is just like a really weird paranoid kind of thing that I do. I'll go to the theater app and check and see how many seats are taken in the theater. Basically, I just want to see if anybody's sitting like near or around me, because yeah, I don't know, I'm a loner like that, I guess. So I'm like, perfect, I'm the only person, like I'm right smack dab in the middle of the last row. I'm the only person really within 10 seats. I sit down, obviously, and then kind of right before the trailers start, this man who looked like maybe he was like middle-aged, roughly, like maybe a little bit younger than that, like mid-40s, comes and sits right fucking next to me. So I pull out my phone again and check the theater to see, I was like, did somebody, because I was like in disbelief, like this dude really did not just pick a seat right next to somebody sitting by themselves if you're also going by yourself, you know? It was the same exact as when I checked it like 5 minutes prior, like nobody bought a seat right next to me. So to be honest, I got a little bit freaked out. I was kind of like, okay, now this is a little bit weird. So obviously he came into the theater, saw that I was the only girl there by myself, and decided to come sit next to me. So I started to get a little freaked out, to be honest. So then, you know, we get through the trailers. I'm like, oh my God, the trailers felt like they lasted like 45 minutes because I was just so annoyed. I'm like, this movie is gonna be extra long because I'm just annoyed. So the movie actually starts and this dude turns to me and I'm like, oh my God, here we go. Like he turns to me and loudly, not even trying to be quiet, like I'm not making this up. He asks in a normal speaking voice, wait, what movie is this? Annoyed, I'm just like, Fantasy Island. And he's just like, oh my God, dude sold me a ticket for the wrong movie or something. And I was just like, the fuck? Like, and then he just gets up and leaves.
I just wanted to share that. Like, obviously, I got my wish. Thank you, movie. I got my wish to sit by myself. I got my fantasy. Okay, I'm gonna try and make this as quick as possible because it's gonna get real hot in my car real quick. Yeah. Anyway, it's okay. I don't really have much to say about this movie, spoiler free anyway. So to its credit, it met my expectations, which were like zip, zero, zilch. It didn't look interesting to me from the get-go on the trailer. Like, so in that sense, it was exactly what I expected, because I was really bored like the whole time. Is this too shadowy if I do that? No, that's not so bad. Yeah, I was just really bored the whole time I was watching this. I didn't find the story interesting, really. I feel like they just, knowing that it came from a show, I can only imagine, not that I haven't seen it or anything, and maybe somebody who has seen the show can let me know in the comments. I feel like maybe the lore of this island is better set to a television show because you have way more time to explore how the island works. Where in the movie, it's just like a quick one sentence, like, this is how it works. We really don't know why, but this is the rules of the island. Like, it just, yeah, everything was just super shallow. The characters were super shallow. Once again, there's just like too many characters. Too many, and they tried to give everybody their due diligence, but they are all just like caricatures. Again, to be fair, just to reiterate, I was going in expecting not to like this anyway, so you could go in and see this completely differently than I did. I was just super bored. I wasn't interested in it from point zero, so it didn't really feel like a horror movie, to be honest. It felt more thrillery. Yeah. I know if you've been on this channel for a little bit, I used to not really understand the thriller designation. More and more, I'm starting to understand the difference between like a thriller and a horror movie-wise. This just did not feel like a horror movie. So yeah, it was just, I was just bored. I was bored, even with the twists and turns, which there are a couple of twists. I was bored. I feel like if they focused more like one or two of the group instead of the entire group, I feel like that would have given you more of an opportunity to try and figure out what's going on rather than it just happening to you, which is what this movie is. Okay, so it is 1:20 p.m. on Friday. Just again, keep that in mind as I read these ratings. Obviously, this did not open anywhere last night, so today is the first day anyone's able to see this movie. So on IMDb, as of right now, it's got a 5.3 out of 10. On Rotten Tomatoes, it has a 17% critic score out of 18 reviews. There's no audience consensus yet. And on Letterboxd, it has a 2.4 out of 5. Only 2 of you that I follow have seen it, and it's a 2-star and a 1.5 star from y'all. Yeah, I'm gonna give this 1.5. I was just bored. I wanna thank my creepy patron peeps for their support of my channel. I love you guys. Yeah, if you want to find out the perks to being a creepy patron peep yourself, you can follow that link in the description. Thank you so much for watching, even though this is probably not a very helpful review and I just kept talking about how hot I am the entire time. Temperature-wise, hot. If you enjoyed this video, please hit that thumbs up button. It really does help me out. You can subscribe, become a creepy peep today. I post videos Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and you can ring that notification bell maybe to be notified every time I post a video. It is my fantasy that the notification bell actually works, so thank you so much for watching, and until next time, stay strange. Bye!